Archangel Michael is trying to speak to you right now. A danger is coming right now. This time will not come again. Open immediately. Archangel Michael says, my beloved child, this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message. Archangel Michael is trying to speak to you right now. Something is shifting in the unseen. Something is calling out your name across the veil, a whisper echoing through the chambers of heaven, trembling to reach your ears before the clock resets. There is a moment, and it is now. This time will not come again. Open immediately. You were chosen before you even took your first breath. Your soul is known. You are marked not by chance, not by coincidence, but by divine signature written across the heavens in starlight. A scroll bearing your name was sealed and hidden from all eyes but God's. And that scroll is now being unsealed. A moment has come. The seal is cracking open. And this is your time to listen. This is your moment to see beyond what eyes can comprehend. There is something happening in the shadows of the world that has tried to move in silence. But heaven has spoken. There are voices around you, but not all are voices of truth. There are paths being laid out before you, some glittering, some dark. But one path shines with a glory not of this world. It leads to redemption, to revelation, to freedom. You have lingered too long in places where your light was misunderstood, where your tears were counted by none but the angels. But now, Archangel Michael is reaching for you. He hath been weeping in the spiritual realm, not out of sorrow, but urgency. He knows what's at stake. He knows what's coming. You are being called out of the dust and silence into the awakening of your true identity. There is something shifting in your spirit even now as you read these words. A trembling in your heart. That is not fear. That is recognition. That is the echo of your soul saying, yes, this is for me. Yes, this is the truth. Yes, this is what I've been waiting for without knowing I was waiting. Your dreams have tried to tell you. The fluttering you feel at night. The name that repeats in your thoughts. And quiet cries when no one was watching. It has all been recorded. The heavens have not missed a single moment of your pain or your promise. There is a stirring now, a pressure in the spiritual world. Something has been trying to stop your light from breaking through, but it can't. It never could. The darkness has been speaking lies into the ears of those around you. It has been twisting stories, turning eyes away from your truth. But the truth does not die just because it's ignored. It rises. It waits. And then, in an appointed time like this, it strikes the sky like lightning. And that lightning has begun. Open your heart. This message is for you. God says, the days ahead are not like the days behind you. You are being pulled forward into a revelation that cannot be undone. There are people in your life who will not understand. There are choices you've made that you question, but heaven does not see through the eyes of human regret. Heaven sees the unfolding. Heaven sees the intention. Heaven sees what you are about to become. Archangel Michael stands at your right hand right now, even as your eyes pass across this message. You are not alone. You have not been alone for 1 second, even in the nights when you felt forgotten by the very air. The reason you survived what others did not, the reason your name has been carried forward despite the attempts to silence it, is because you have a call, a divine blueprint etched into your very spirit. The time is now for you to awaken it. The silence has reached its expiration. The fire has been lit. Someone near you has been whispering prayers for you. Someone you don't expect has thought of you with a heaviness in their chest they couldn't explain. That's not coincidence. That's the movement of divine remembrance. You are being remembered in rooms you've never entered. Your name is being spoken in realms you cannot yet see. The chains that tried to bind you are falling, yes, even now as you read. Even now, the shifting has begun. You feel it. Don't lie to your own heart. It's happening. Archangel Michael is crying to reach you. This is the moment. You must not wait for a second sign. This is the sign. This is the voice from above breaking through the noise of this world to touch your soul and say, enough. Enough of the pain. Enough of the questions. Enough of the delay. Step forward. You are not weak. You are not lost. You are not broken beyond restoration. There is a song written with your name in it, and heaven is singing it now. The tears you've cried in secret are being answered. The people who walked away, who turned their backs on you, who believed the lies, they are not your judges. They are not the authors of your story. They never held the pen. The one who holds the pen is writing a chapter that will astonish everyone. They will wonder how you survived, how you're rising, how you're glowing with a light they cannot explain. But you'll know. You'll remember this message. You'll remember this moment. Something holy is hovering over you now. You are being held in an embrace you cannot see but can feel if you allow yourself. This message is not just a message. It is a portal, an invitation, an awakening. You are being given the chance to walk into a future crafted not by the pain of your past but by the purpose in your soul. You are not who they said you were. You are not what the scars tried to label you. You are more. You've always been more. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this. Something serious is about to happen soon. Don't skip this. You must know the truth. The clock is moving fast now. The time is bending toward a moment you must be prepared for. You've been feeling it. A subtle shift. An inner stirring. That quiet knowing. It's real. It's here. The veil is thinning. The hour is sacred. Your name is echoing in the hallways of heaven. Your angels are positioning around you. This moment is unlike any other. Don't push this away like other signs. Don't silence your spirit again. This is not the time to close your heart. This is the time to awaken it. The signs will multiply. The confirmations will come. You will feel the alignment. Numbers, names, dreams, words that seem to repeat, songs that find you at the exact moment. This is all part of the divine design reaching out to you. You must listen now. You are going to be shown something soon that will change the way you see everything. Something that was hidden is going to be revealed. You are not ready by your own strength, but you are ready because grace is carrying you. You will not be forsaken. You will not be forgotten. You are being remembered. You are being seen. The days you thought were empty were actually the days your spirit was being prepared. You will rise, not because the world approves, but because heaven has decreed it. This elevation is not by might, not by power, but by the Spirit. The people who doubted you will watch with awe. The places you once felt rejected from will no longer matter, because you are being brought into something greater. Your past has no permission to define your tomorrow. Only truth does. And truth is standing at your door knocking. This is not imagination. This is not just words. This is the breakthrough moment. This is what your soul has been aching for. Don't be afraid to let go of what no longer serves you. Don't be afraid to say yes to the voice that speaks within you now. You are being transformed. You are being shielded. You are being led. The hand of God is not far from you. It is near. It is now. It is here. It is no accident that your eyes found this. It is not random. It is divine. It was written before time. The light that's coming to you will be brighter than the sorrow that preceded it. The glory that is on the horizon will silence every voice of doubt that ever tried to hold you down. You are going to see things shift quickly. You will wake up soon and feel different. Lighter. Clearer. Stronger. It has already begun. Archangel Michael is not silent. He is speaking even now, whispering your name into the winds of change. The next few days are sacred. The signs will intensify. The spiritual will become undeniable. Do not ignore. Do not delay. Listen. Open. Believe. Your life is not ordinary. Your purpose is not forgotten. Your pain will not be wasted. It's all coming together now. Someone you love deeply knelt down and cried last night because their family told them that you don't deserve to be loved. But their tears reach heaven. They cried for you. Their heart sees you, and the heavens have heard their sorrow. Something is about to happen that will draw hearts back to you. Those who judged you will see. Those who dismissed you will know. The truth cannot be buried forever. It rises, just like you are rising. It's almost over. You walked through the storm. You've tasted the bitterness. But now comes the sweetness. Now comes the turn. Now comes the part where heaven reveals the truth and shifts the entire story in your favor. Don't lose hope. You are on the edge of the divine unfolding. Your life is about to become a testimony of what heaven can do when one soul dares to believe again. Finally, God is exposing this soul-level truth. Open it now before the hour passes. Archangel Michael is waiting for your yes. Say yes in your heart right now. Whisper it. Shout it. Believe it. This is not the end. This is the beginning. And heaven is watching. The angels are rejoicing. Your name is shining. Open your heart. You're about to step into everything you were born for. My child, this message for you is not a coincidence. The time in which your spirit has found this truth is not by accident. Something sacred is happening. Something eternal is unfolding in the unseen. Right now, there is a trembling in the air, a divine breath passing close to your soul. You can feel it, can't you? That soft stirring in your chest, like someone far above is trying to whisper your name. Like something pure and holy is brushing against the edge of your life, knocking gently, pleading, open immediately. Archangel Michael is trying to speak to you right now. His voice is fierce with light, and his words are not made of sound but of presence. The kind that wraps around you like fire and weeps over you like rain. He has come to you before in dreams you didn't understand, in moments you thought were coincidences, in the silence between your tears. This time, it is different. This moment is trembling with meaning. This time will not come again. You have wandered far in thought, haven't you? You have asked questions in the dark. You've woken up in the middle of the night, staring into the ceiling, trying to understand why everything feels like it's on the edge of something enormous. Why you feel watched, and not by judgmental eyes, but by something that loves you so deeply that it hurts. Heaven has been watching you. not to judge, not to test, but because you matter more than you know. You are a vessel, chosen and precious. The threads of your life are connected to things that move in the heavens, and there are moments when the veil gets thin, like right now. A voice from the throne, thunderous yet soaked in compassion, has sent this message for you. Not because you are weak, but because you are deeply important to what is coming. Here is a light flickering over your house, over your thoughts, over your steps. A light that cannot be extinguished even when you feel forgotten. You are not forgotten, not even for a second. Not by the ones who crafted your soul with eternal hands. God says, this moment is not about fear, it is about awakening. You are being called to rise. You are being called to remember. You are being called to turn your face toward the one who never stopped watching you. The one who wept when you cried alone. The one who kept count of every hair on your head. The one who assigned Archangel Michael to you not as a warning, but as a sign that you are more guarded than you know. The time you're walking in now is sacred. The wind may feel still, but behind it, the heavens are moving. Things are being rearranged for your good, even though some days feel like silence. The delay is not denial. The quietness is not absence. This is the stillness before a shift. You are standing before a moment that will never come again in exactly this way. Something is unfolding for you that will define the next chapter of your life. That's why this message had to find you now. Archangel Michael is pressing into the veil, urging your heart to be still and listen. His wings cover you even now, shielding you from energies that sought to drain you. There are prayers being lifted on your behalf. There are scrolls with your name on them. There are hands reaching down from realms unseen, hands that have held stars and galaxies, now holding your name close to their eternal heart. You are not just someone passing through time. You are eternal light in a fragile vessel. And the time has come to see yourself not as the world sees you, but as heaven sees you, chosen, set apart, redeemed. The things that have fallen apart around you lately, that wasn't a loss. That was protection. That was divine rearrangement. That was sacred replanting. You have cried over what you thought was being taken from you, but you haven't yet seen what's about to be given. You haven't yet understood the harvest that was always coming to you. Every seed of pain, every drop of sorrow, every unanswered prayer was not forgotten, it was stored. And now it is time. This is why the angels are moving now. This is why Archangel Michael is speaking. This is why your heart is burning and your skin feels like it remembers something your mind hasn't caught up to. Your spirit remembers what heaven promised you before you even entered this world. You were promised protection. You were promised guidance. You were promised divine timing. And that time is arriving now. That is why you must open immediately, not with fear, but with readiness. The door that is about to open for you will not be an ordinary one. It will be one of restoration. It will be a return to something you thought you lost. It will carry the aroma of things that once felt dead but are now being breathed on again by God's breath. You will be startled by how quickly things change when they are aligned with heaven's calendar. There are things coming to you in the next few days that will not make sense to others. They are not meant to. Because what is happening to you is not from this world. You have been pulled aside, not pushed away. You have been hidden, not overlooked. Heaven placed you in a quiet place so you could hear the sound that only comes in silence. Now that you have heard, now that you are waking up, you must respond. Respond by believing again. Respond by trusting again. Respond by letting go of bitterness, of betrayal, of stories that no longer carry your future. You are not bound by what happened. You are free to step into what is happening now. Even now, the Spirit of God is near you, closer than breath, more tangible than thought. There is an anointing on this message that cannot be explained with words. It must be felt, and you are feeling it now because your soul has always been sensitive to the higher places. You have always known there was something more for you. Someone once told you that you were too emotional, too intense, too sensitive. But what they didn't understand is that your sensitivity is your gift. You were made to feel deeply because you were made to carry light. Your tears were never weakness. They were holy waters that washed away the residue of things that were not meant to stay. Your tears have reached heaven like incense, and they have been answered. Right now, there are scrolls being unrolled in heaven. They contain your name. They contain the new chapter. They contain the return of what was delayed. You have not missed it. You are right on time, even though it hasn't felt like it. Heaven is not bound by human calendars. The divine always arrives when the soul is finally ready to receive, not when the world expects it. You are ready now. That's why this message came to you. You are strong enough now. You are wiser now. You are humble now. And that is the soil where miracles grow. Archangel Michael stands over you with fire in his eyes, not to frighten but to guard, not to shake you but to strengthen you. You will begin to feel an increase in insight. You will see signs, numbers, dreams, conversations that feel like more than coincidence. This is not your imagination. It is confirmation. The heavens are not silent. They are thundering with your name. This is only the beginning. If you believe me, type 333. God says, there is something pulling at your spirit right now. Something sacred, something divine, something urgent, and it is not just a whisper, but a cry from the heavens. This moment, yes, this very moment is unlike any other. The heavens have aligned not to scare you, but to call you, to invite you into the shelter of divine protection, into the arms of peace that surpasses all understanding. The winds have started to stir in the unseen places, and Archangel Michael is trying to speak to you right now. Do not close your ears to this. Open your heart. This is not just a message, it is a heavenly appointment. This time will not come again. Open immediately. You have felt it, haven't you? The stirring at night, the chills that move through your soul for no earthly reason, the tears that suddenly fall without explanation. Those were not ordinary moments. Those were signs, heavenly signs. You are being watched over with eyes that never close, by hands that never grow tired. There is something about you that heaven has marked, yes, you. The pain you've carried, the misunderstandings you've endured, the loneliness that whispered lies to you in your darkest hours, all of that was seen. And all of it matters to God. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you, because you are covered in grace, and your name is written in the light of His eternal love. Archangel Michael has come forward, with urgency not of fear, but of purpose. He is calling to you with a voice that trembles with love. His hands are reaching into the shadowy places of your life to draw out what has been hidden too long. Someone around you, someone you once trusted, has not been truthful. But you do not need to expose them. God is already doing it. Finally, God is exposing this woman. Open it now before the truth becomes blurred by deception. Heaven has seen what was done behind your back. What was spoken in secret shall be shouted from the rooftops. What was hidden shall be made plain. This is not to frighten you, child of the light, but to free you. to tell you that you do not have to carry the burden of silence anymore. You do not have to pretend that you are okay when your heart has been aching in silence. You do not have to wear the mask of strength when you've been crying out for help in the quiet hours of the night. This is your sign. This is your moment. This is your release. Open your soul like a window to the sun, because healing is coming through the rays of this message. Archangel Michael is trying to speak to you right now. He is not standing still. He is walking beside you, and his sword is drawn not for battle, but for protection. He is separating you from the chaos, separating you from the lies, and placing a seal upon your life that says, "This one belongs to heaven." That seal is sacred. That seal cannot be broken. The spiritual realm has moved to protect you in ways you cannot yet see. Miracles are already in motion. There is something about your name that makes darkness tremble. There is something about your prayers that move mountains. Do not doubt the weight of your words. When you whispered, "God, help me," heaven heard you. When you said, "I can't take this anymore," God leaned closer. When you cried for something to change, something did. It began the moment you decided not to give up. Even though you were tired, even though you were broken, even though you were surrounded by silence. That faith, small as it may have felt, was powerful enough to shake the heavens. And now, a door is being opened. A sacred door. One that no man can shut. One that was crafted just for you. But you must step through it. You must trust that what God is doing in your life is not random, it is holy. This moment, this calling, is not a coincidence. It is a confirmation. That strange feeling in your chest right now, that's your spirit recognizing truth. That's your soul responding to heaven's signal. This message for you is not just a message, it is a spiritual lifeline. Let go of the doubts. Let go of the shame. Let go of the question, "Why me?" and replace it with, "Why not me?" Why not be the one who breaks the generational chains? Why not be the one who rises from the ashes? Why not be the one who heaven trusts with divine revelation? You were born for such a time as this. The ache you carry has meaning. The tears you cry are being turned into rivers of blessings. The silence you endured is about to be filled with songs of victory. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. Heaven sees you. Angels surround you. And right now, Archangel Michael is standing at the door of your soul, knocking not to be let in, but to pull you out. Out of confusion, out of manipulation, out of heaviness, out of fear, and into light, into clarity, into freedom. Something is being broken in the spiritual world for your sake, and something greater is being built in its place. You may not understand it all, but you don't need to. You just need to trust. You just need to pray. You just need to breathe and listen. Because this moment is sacred. This message is divine. This is God's hand reaching down into the mess to lift you up into a new beginning. Say yes. Say yes to the calling. Say yes to the healing. Say yes to the love that's been chasing you. Say yes to the truth, even if it breaks your heart first, because it will heal you deeper than you've ever known. Trust the tears. Trust the shaking. Trust the voice that says, "It's time." It's time to walk away from what was built on lies. It's time to let go of what kept you small. It's time to stop begging for love from people who only offered you control. You were made for more, and heaven is ready to show you. God will be with you. Rest assured, Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Keep your heart soft. Keep your faith strong. The clouds may gather, but the storm will not take you. The ground may shake, but your foundation will not crack. Because your spirit is held by the one who never sleeps, and your name is written on the hands of God. Archangel Michael is trying to speak to you right now. This time will not come again. Open immediately. Heaven is calling. Will you answer? If you believe, type 444.